Hi. I didn't know what to do my video on today. My brain's just kind of like, I don't know. I can't think of anything interesting to tell you. So I am going to film me driving over the Narrows Bridge, the Tacoma Narrows Bridge, because it's actually a super cool bridge. And if you don't live in the area, you've probably never driven across it, and we're gonna see what that looks like. I don't know if you've ever heard of Galloping Gertie, but that was the bridge that like twisted itself in the 40s and fell down. I'm not sure the date on that. Anyways, the reason that happened is because the wind that moves through the Tacoma Narrows right here is so strong that it got the bridge to swaying, and then the wind kept hitting it and it just kind of broke itself up. So they have since built 2 bridges to get across, so it's a lot safer now, but we're gonna check it out. All right, here we go. So in wintertime in Washington, it gets dark really early, like it's 5 o'clock right now. It's kind of crazy in the wintertime. A lot of people that live up here also complain of seasonal mood disorder, which is like depression. I can say that growing up in California, I definitely relate to that, and I agree that from the months of about November till February, it can be cold and it gets dark early. And so that coupled with, it being cloudy all the time and kind of rainy, it does get a little depressing here. Sometimes we get snow in the winter, but we haven't had any this year. All right, here we go. So traffic. A weird thing about this bridge that you'll notice, well, it looks a little bit like the Golden Gate Bridge, but it has this sidewalk here. So on this particular one that we're on, you can't walk on it, but on the other one, you totally can. And I always see people bike riding and walking across the bridge. I guess it's a full mile. I have yet to do that because it sounds frightening to me. I can barely walk on the sidewalk with cars driving by without, crapping my pants. So more power to the people that think that's awesome though. It would be cool to walk and be able to catch the view a little better, because either direction, if you look, it is just this vast, beautiful expansiveness of green and trees and water and mountains. It is so beautiful here. Earlier today, Mount Rainier was out, and that is a beautiful sight also. I mean, it's huge back there. Sometimes it's so cloudy you can't see it at all, and sometimes it just looks like a mirage floating over in the corner there. This area is really cool. If you haven't checked out the Pacific Northwest, I highly recommend it. What's going on up here? So I guess the way they engineered these bridges so that they can withstand the wind is that there are grates. So the bottom is made up of ventilation so that air can easily pass in and out, so you don't have to worry about it falling again. But I guess when it fell, there was a ferry that had to take people back and forth. That would be a tragedy nowadays because this is such a huge, huge roadway between these 2 towns here, between Tacoma and Gig Harbor. All right, we made it. Hope you like the journey and my boring narration. All right, I'll talk to you later.